Haskins is cinching in on that armbar, but here comes
Drake!
Oh, what is that? Oh, Drake is in the megaphone here, and obviously disqualification. Ridiculous here. Drake's got a chair, for goodness sake. Drake's got a chair, and he nearly hit Dunne.
You would have found that fun.
Now Haskins.
Oh no.
Yeah, Haskins.
Unable to find your glasses.
No!
As a way of saying, I will give you, Phantasmo, an internet title opportunity against Martin Kirby, February 9th at Unstoppable.
Very dangerous fate there. Omari roll! Omari! Never shoulders down! Omari! Omari! Omari beats Nathan!
Here is your winner, Omari! He's out for you. He is on that seat!
Oh my God! Ilya Dragunov! Ilya Dragunov is coming! Apparently, for John Banlo's Klinger!
Interesting.
Unstoppable in Manchester, as once again tonight Defiant Wrestling is loaded. Dave Bradshaw here with James R. Kennedy, and James, once again it is electric in Newcastle.
Hey, it's always electric in Newcastle, baby. We're on the road to Unstoppable. That's probably why it's so electric. I can't wait to get started. Let's do this.
Well, let's continue down the road and get things going right now.
Oh, what a way to kick things off. I know you're smiling.
The last thing you want when you're driving down the road is that noise.
The following contest is a single file, simple one fall. And it has a 20 minutes time limit. Going to the ring at this time, accompanied by Greg, representing the anti-gun police. I'm winning tonight, 175 pounds. No Fun Dunne.
No Fun Dunne. Going to be in singles action here, and these guys just a week removed, of course, from I was going to say an impressive victory, but it was 2-on-1 against Mark Haskins.
Hey, well, listen, that's what Haskins asked for. You said that last week. Mark Haskins specifically requested to be on his own and get that handicap match against the anti-fun police. You can't complain that he lost.
By the way, he did win the match technically by disqualification, but
come on.
I guess they won the war.
His opponent, he is the skinny icon and legend, the Queen of Queens, Visage!
Visage here, the antithesis in many ways of Chief Deputy Dunne.
Yeah, Visage all about fun here in Defiant Wrestling. Certainly a unique individual. Defiant Wrestling attracts all sorts. That's why we love it.
Visage, one of a number of new talents who've been proving themselves here in Defiant since the return of Loaded back in December.
And let's get back to this Dave Bradshaw. Oh, or maybe not. No Fun Dunne. Jump-starting Visage and ripping off the weight. One of them anyway.
Which is Visage wearing? Maybe that's Visage's natural head.
Whoop.
Wow.
Well, I'm sure that the anti-fun police last week on Loaded felt like they were the winners, sending a big message.
Cartwheel into an elbow, very unorthodox from Visage, and
Visage looking to send a message, a different kind of message, here on Loaded this week.
Drake's not impressed. Visage doesn't care. Visage!
Oh!
Visage's head hits the top turnbuckle there, and this one Dunne putting the boot in.
All about ridding Defiant of fun. They want to take not only wrestlers like Visage, but also the hardcore champion Jimmy Havoc, Mark Haskins, and more to task for their behavior over the past couple of years here in Defiant Wrestling. They're on the right road, if you ask me. These guys, they have a purpose in life, and they're succeeding.
It's done with a cover, gets a 2 count and a kick out from Visage. Busy night ahead here on Loaded. As I said, less than 2 weeks away from Unstoppable on February 9th. We're going to hear a little bit later on, I'm told, from Martin Kirby.
Oh, you'll love that.
Esteemed internet champion. I wonder what he's going to say. Oh, I just realised I don't care.
Oh, come on now. You can't talk that way about the reigning Defiant internet champion. Come on, he defeated Walter.
I noticed you didn't say reigning and defending, because Kirby refusing to defend the internet title thus far since he won the title.
Look at that, no Fun Dunne.
Run blower, and that'll do it. Dunne picks up the win over Visage.
Here's your winner, No Fun Dunne!
And look, HD Drake, what a nice guy, giving Visage by the wing. And a boot to the stomach as well.
Not that nice.
Oh, look, how nice is that?
It's police brutality is what this is. Drake, unloading Deputy Drake. I should give him his assumed title. Visage gets unceremoniously kicked to the curb here. And no Fun Dunne. For once, things have gone to plan, it seems, for the anti-fun police.
They always go to plan for the anti-fun police.
Visage gets out of here, and Dunne, as always, that look on his face like he's chewing a wasp, but Dunne and Drake had things very much their way here at the opening of this week's Loaded. Well, coming up in just a moment, we are going to see two men who previously battled over the hardcore title, Primate, BT Gunn, rekindle their rivalry when we return.
Give me a shot at that championship.
I don't think he quite deserves it. Well, what has he done? What has he done?
You didn't beat Walter.
The Gojira clutch. Oh, and the bell rings. The bell rings. I think Star is out.
My foot was underneath the ropes, but
It was?
you didn't win the Rumble.
With nowhere to go. Star's been in there over an hour. But it ends there. It ends there for David Starr.
And you didn't win the Ringmaster
Cruz
tournament.
has got Starlight.
Right in the Jewish canon.
The self-justice from Klinger. Starr has been robbed.
He was the nearly man for so long.
I'll do whatever it takes to earn that title shot, Rampage, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
And just because he's choked in Defiant Wrestling in the past doesn't mean he'll do so in the future.
Oh, Walter's out. David Starr picks up the win against John Badlow Klinger.
We're lucky you to get a title shot.
Let me give you an opportunity. David Starr is going to go one-on-one with the man that gravity forgot. Pac. If you beat him, you're in consideration for the #1 contendership.
Kind of being usurped by the hometown hero here tonight. He can't let that rattle look right.
It is a testament to the popularity of David Starr, and even on this night, that there is still considerable crowd support here for the product. You said it, Starr has been the nearly man here in Defiant.
Realizing that he caught the referee.
Whoa! Pat in the air like a red arrow, and Pat is your winner.
We asked the question whether or not Rampage was going to be paying attention to that match. We didn't know he was going to come out here.
You want your title shot? Let's do it, me and you.
I don't need your pity.
I certainly didn't need your respect. The only thing that I need is that Defiant World Championship. And Unstoppable, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, and I'm gonna be holding that championship because David Starr is really good at professional wrestling.
That's how I know that I'm unstoppable.
Here comes a man who had a successful return to Defiant Wrestling 3 weeks ago, looking to build on that success against an opponent he knows very well indeed.
The following contest, it is a singles bout, F01 fall. It has a 20-minute time limit, and introducing first from Sunny Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in the next at 194 pounds, BT Gunn!
Where is BT Gunn going? Anyway, regardless, Primate requested this match against BT Gunn. Having, of course, faced Gunn many, many times in the past, Primate looking to ensure that he's on tip-top form ahead of that huge tag team match at Unstoppable on February 9th. Now where's he going? Well, he's back. He enjoyed that crowd reaction so much the first time that he, well, why not? Let's have an encore performance. BT Gunn back in a Defiant ring. Certainly these fans in Newcastle are very pleased to once again hear from BT Gunn. I think they'll also be happy to see the former Defiant general manager. Also, of course, a former hardcore champion, and now a man with his sights firmly set on Rory Coyle and Gabriel Kidd.
His opponent is from Newcastle upon Tyne, England. 230 pounds, this is the Primate!
Primate looking primed and ready. But there is something hanging over this man at the moment. He's a man who right now cannot go into any match without having to look over his shoulder, wondering when Rory Coyle and Gabriel Kidd might strike next. On one level, it might seem kind of strange to see Primate in such a apparently happy-go-lucky mood here tonight on Loaded. But look at it this way. Primate has never had a chance, really, to get revenge on Gabriel Kidd, the man who tried to end his career not once, but twice, or against Rory Coyle, the man who was Kidd's accomplice the whole time. And if you're Primate, you're now less than 2 weeks away from that opportunity. So Primate really has every reason to be in a good mood. Of course, one slight complication in that tag team match is Primate, I don't think he can be entirely sure whether he can trust his tag team partner, Joe Hendry. Certainly an odd combination, Primate and Hendry, heading into Manchester a couple of Sundays' time. Primate has so much respect here among the Defiant fans. Of course, for a long time, from that jaw injury, thought he'd never be able to fight again, then came back only to have that jaw re-injured by Gabriel Kidd. Primate always been a fighter, and our fans here in Defiant have responded to that en masse. Oh, that won't do the jaw any good though, my goodness.
BT Gunn looking for a closer look at Primate's beard, so to speak. Oh, I knew the goodwill wasn't going to last long.
I said it earlier, these two have plenty of history, most of it not good.
BT Gunn recently returning to the ranks of Defiant Wrestling, wants to get back in the mix for those championships. As for Primate, just happy to be wrestling again. So much pent-up rage from what's happened with Rory Coyle, Gabriel Kidd and the rest of it.
Primate's got the leg here of BT Gunn. And is he going to sportingly let him go, or
is he going to rip that limb clean off?
That's the thing with Primate, you never know.
Oh,
or maybe one man did know.
You have to get up pretty early in the morning to outsmart BT Gunn.
Gunn went for a clothesline, Primate ducks. Oh well. Now was that the inner thigh?
About 11 AM should do it.
I guess, given that both men made contact, should we say, that the referee's going to let this one continue rather than disqualify both of them.
These are very testing circumstances for both these men on the onset of this match.
A great deal of pain being experienced inside the squared circle at the moment.
There you go, just a big smash. Both had the same idea again, dueling clotheslines. Oh, there's the super kick.
Right in the face, not once but twice, and now 3 times. Primate still doesn't go down, for goodness sake. There's 4.
Is it going to
5.
take?
Still only on one knee. Primate is not human.
You're telling me?
Goodness, for goodness sake.
I used to represent this man, this beast.
Primate still hasn't fully gone down, and in fact, Primate catches BT Gunn. Tackles Gunn down to the mat, and both men are down.
And it's a stalemate here unloaded between BT Gunn and Primate. Look at Primate's face.
Well, that jaw may be vulnerable still, but the rest of Primate's skull clearly is harder than any other human being.
Oh, listen, if you ever dare, I've watched men headbutt Primate before and come out on the losing end. Skull ain't made of bone, it's made of iron or some other stuff. BT Gunn, either wisely or I'm not sure that was on purpose, almost fell outside the ring.
I'm not sure BT Gunn fully remembered what it was like to go head to head with Primate, but he's remembering pretty quickly now.
Yeah, that's a crash course in it, literally.
Primate pursuing Gunn on the outside here. Gunn gets the foot up into the face.
We've seen this before from both these men, haven't we? When they were battling over the hardcore title, they were barely inside the ring.
Gunn's going to look for a chop here. Primate against the post. Oh, he's moved, and Gunn may have broken his hand.
Oh! High fives all round.
The most unwanted high five of all time.
The Primate can't see where he's swinging. Look out if you're in the front row.
Gunn throws Primate back into the ring, and Gunn's hand, obviously, significantly worse for wear here.
Well, that could be a factor later on in this match if he wants to throw some punches.
Primate gets the boot up. Gunn has been really knocked off his game here. Ooh, that won't help. Here comes the German suplex.
Are we going to see the spear?
Well, we tried to, and then Primate went shoulder first into the ring post. That might be the chance that Gunn needs to get back into this. There's a German suplex. Primate straight back to his feet.
BT Gunn doesn't know it yet.
Unbelievable.
Now he does.
Captain Spine Buster.
on BT Gunn. The cover by Primate, and Gunn just kicked out on 2 3/4.
Primate looking around. You have to ask the question, Bradshaw, is he looking around at the support of these people? But as I said earlier, is he looking over his shoulder?
Primate will continue to take the fight here, but Gunn fights back with that Insiguru around the side of the head of Primate. Now he's got him. What's he looking for here? Maybe a tornado DDT instead of a suplex. Goes for the cover here. The side press didn't hook the leg, and the shoulder goes up for Primate.
How impressive was that float over from BT Gunn straight into the pin attempt?
Needed to hook the leg there though, and that's possibly the only reason that Primate was able to get out of this. Gunn is still nonetheless firmly in control, or is he?
Not quite.
Spear! Whoa! From nowhere, Primate, the cover, and Primate marches on to unstoppable.
Here's your winner, the Primates!
Gabriel Kidd and Rory Coyle, beware! Primate is coming for you February 9th on pay-per-view in Manchester, and much like the name of the show, Primate may just well be unstoppable.
No arguments from me, Primate. Against BT Gunn, you kidding me? Knock off someone with the pedigree of BT Gunn, you're doing something right. Oh, look. Whoa.
There is some continuing play between these two, between Gunn and Primate, and despite how hard they hit each other, a great deal of respect, but respect will absolutely not be the name of the game when Primate gets his hands on Gabriel Kidd and Rory Coyle. The question is though, has he picked the right partner? Can Primate trust Joe Hendry? We will find out in less than 2 weeks' time. Hang on a second, wait. Here comes Kidd and Coyle. Kidd and Coyle.
You talk about a compromising situation. Nowhere to go for Primate.
Now, being surrounded here is Primate by Kidd and Coyle. Here comes Hendry. Joe Hendry's music playing. Hendry coming to the aid of his soon-to-be tag team partner. And maybe these two are on the same page.
They're back to back.
Oh, look at this.
We've got ourselves a good old-fashioned fight unloaded.
Hendry and Primate, Coyle and Kidd. All 4 of these men. Part of this huge tag team match at Unstoppable. And we're getting a preview of it here.
Totally kicking the crap out of each other. Look at this, inside the ring. Joe Hendry stomping the chest of Rory Coyle outside. The headbutt from Primate to Gabriel Kidd.
Primate and Kidd are in front of us here. They're around the other side of the ring. Coyle and Hendry. This has got out of control very, very quickly.
You can see that again. Look at this, what's Primate got in mind? Brawling all the way up that entrance ramp. And I think Joe Hendry and Rory Coyle are headed that way as well.
This one is not being contained by the confines of this arena. Primate and Hendry, Coyle and Kidd. What's it going to be like at Unstoppable?
Lana Austin, you are the reason that I am not the Defiant Women's Champion today. You know, I've waited weeks and weeks and weeks to get my hands on you. So February 9th at Unstoppable, I'm gonna kick that smug smile straight off your face.
Yeah, let's go. Okay guys, listen, I'm pretty annoyed here now. For you viewers out there, I brought 2 young kids into this business. Wrestling is in the genes. The late great Dynamite Kid. These 2 guys are the nephews, and there's one thing they will never ever do is back down. They're only just starting up the ladder. I was introducing them to the people here, a packed audience, and I get interrupted by, I don't know who they are, Mickey Mouse, or I don't know who they were. I am going to do my power as a British commissionaire to get these 2 in the first ever tag match against Mickey Mouse and Minnie. I don't even know who they are, but we'll soon know who they are when these 2 guys get their arms raised.
You can't stop us, you can't stop us now, yeah, yeah. You
singles bout, 7-4-1 fall. And it has a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Birmingham, weighing in tonight at 200 pounds, Man Like Derice.
Well, I was about to say a very happy birthday to Man Like Derice, but I have my doubts whether it will be because this young man has an enormous challenge in front of him.
Well, he says hashtag create a buzz, Man Like Derice. And he wants to create a buzz tonight. But what a buzz it would be if he could knock off the professional Nathan Cruz, a man on a one-man mission to get to the top of Defiant Wrestling.
A man who is extremely...
His opponent, wrestling out of the East Riding of Yorkshire, weighing tonight at 250 pounds, he is the professional Nathan Cruz.
A man who remains extremely angry about that defeat, that shock defeat 1 week ago, Nathan Cruz losing to Omari.
You think what it would do to the psyche of Nathan Cruz if an athlete, a young man like Derice, who Nathan Cruz considers beneath him in the pecking order here in Defiant Wrestling, was to beat him like Omari did. He's all business tonight, Nathan Cruz.
Look at the look. Look at the look in Cruz's eyes. He's just circling here with his eyes fixed on Man Like Derice, who I think he is seeing as his prey here. Cruz sees himself as the predator. That is not how things worked out last week.
No elaborate entrance, no flashy attire, no going right up to the camera, no looking at anything but this audience and Man Like Derice with disdain, may I add.
Nathan Cruz has the look about him of the human equivalent of a volcano that's about to erupt.
Man Like Derice, though, what an opportunity for him to make a name for himself at the expense of the professional.
Here we go, Cruz letting out all of that anger now very quickly on Derice in the corner. Derice needs to cover up, but the intensity of this offense from Cruz is making that very difficult. Oh my God, look at the ferocity of that.
He's going for it again, Nathan Cruz. Oh, Jesus.
Uncomfortable to watch.
I believe Man Like Derice, his head snapped back against that top turnbuckle.
There's no part of Man Like Derice that isn't hurting after impact like that. There's a enziguri around the back of the head. Derice finding a way back into this, to his credit. Derice though gets dumped on the canvas by Cruz, and
something has changed in Nathan Cruz. After that loss to Omari, he's obviously snapped.
What is this from Cruz? Cruz is kicking on Derice here. What is this from Cruz? He's suspended disbelief from the professional. Derice is out of it here. Cruz, the cover, and it's academic. Nathan Cruz, your winner.
Here is your winner, the professional Nathan Cruz.
Nathan Cruz continuing to unload here. Referee needs to step in because the match is over.
You have to believe that Nathan Cruz, he doesn't see Man Like Derice or Steve Linsky or anyone else.
What is going on here?
Nathan Cruz, he has that chair in hand.
Yeah, it's not the first time either. Nathan Cruz is asking for a microphone, and
Steve Linsky has no option but to oblige.
What is this from Cruz? What is he doing?
This is a message to Omari, it has to be.
Omari, I hope you're listening, sunshine, because this is exactly what I said I was going to accomplish in 2019. All your hashtag heroes are getting buried by the professional, because 2019 is the year that the spotlight comes back to a wrestler's wrestler. So Omari,
you think a little fluke victory is enough to keep me down, you've got another thing coming, sunshine. I want you at Unstoppable. So you either come out here and accept that challenge, otherwise I'm gonna break the neck of a man like Doris.
Now, come on now.
So come on, Amari, what is it?
Nathan Cruz has made a very threatening
That would
challenge
heed this
here.
man's warning.
Yeah. Well, come on, no, come on. Well, we need some help out here for one thing.
Come on, Mary! What is it?
I don't know if
Amari has to get out here.
Whoa.
Here we go.
There's no need to do that, man. No need to do that. What is it that you want, man? What is it that you want?
Are you stupid? I told you what I want. I want you and me at Unstoppable. So what is it?
Fine. At Unstoppable, me v you. Just don't be silly. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sake, come on! What is that? Nathan Cruz! They have just ended the career of a man like Doris.
Oh, we need some help out here, Dave Bradshaw. Doris writhing in pain.
And Cruz is pleased with himself.
Well, Cruz got what he wanted all along.
What is wrong with him? Nathan Cruz with a smirk on his face.
How can he be proud of that? How can he be proud of what he's just done to a man like Doris? Well, I hope Omari gives him the beating of his life at Unstoppable.
Thank you for coming in today, guys. Thank you very much for coming in at such short notice. You see, you guys could be able to help me. I've heard from Lana Austin that you guys have the stuff that I need to see.
Oh, we have the stuff. We have exactly what you need.
You can help me?
Oh, we can help you.
Phantasmo's glasses. You can help me?
We can help you.
Oh my god.
Those glasses, I'll be way too much fun. But yes, we have the evidence right here so you can locate them.
Okay.
But,
okay,
comes at a price. You see, we give you a little something.
Okay.
You give us something in return.
If this is good, then you definitely, right, let's go.
All I want is a match with Jimmy Havoc at Unstoppable for that
Done.
hardcore title, but
Done.
in an anti-hardcore match.
What even is?
What's
an
before you
anti-hardcore?
make your decision,
What is an anti?
have a look at
Okay.
this.
Okay.
What I want is that if Jimmy Havoc uses a weapon, he is disqualified, and I become the new hardcore champion. Do I get what I want?
Mate, you got it! You got it! You got what you want! To the battlefield!
He's done now.
I have to ask you, Dave Bradshaw, what the hell is General Amin? I can't believe I just called him that. What is he doing? He's handing out title shots left, right and centre. He's a hunt for sunglasses. What is going on? But he did come good on his promise. He promised that if Lana Austin's information was good, she would get a crack at Kanji and the Defiant Women's Championship, and that's going to happen next week.
Also happening next week, the South Coast connection after the disrespect they showed to the dynamic duo when those two young nephews of the Dynamite Kid were going one-on-one against each other. Well, next week it'll be a tag team match. Dynamic Duo versus SCC next week on Loaded. Oh, whoopee.
Aren't you just delighted?
Why would anyone be delighted at the arrival of a champion who refuses to defend his title?
I guess when you're the champ, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Well, Kirby clearly believes so. Martin Kirby clearly thinks that Defiant is his for him to do as he pleases since that victory, if we're calling it a victory, over Walter for the internet title.
What do you mean if we're calling it a victory? Of course it was a victory.
He was wrapped in bubble wrap.
It doesn't matter. He got the job done and won the championship. What's wrong with that? Project Ego. That sticks in your craw, doesn't it?
Everything he ever says sticks in my craw, and unfortunately, we're about to hear a bit more of it now.
Newcastle endearing itself, as always, to Martin Kirby.
Take as much time as you like, Kirby.
He's the champ. He can do what he wants.
Maybe take the hint.
Newcastle! Is that any way to treat your brand new interweb champion? The most popular man in Newcastle and the man who single-handedly defeated Uta for this title.
Uta?
Ended his undefeated streak. And where is he now? He didn't even show his face for a rematch. Hey, it's Becky Lynch! That's pretty cool. You come to learn a thing or two from me, a real man. So, I've decided all you cheapskates from now on ain't gonna get any interweb title matches as far as I'm concerned. If you want to see me and you want to see this title, you people are gonna have to pay for it.
Can't argue with that. Why should they get it for free on YouTube?
So, that's why at the next big show, apparently I have to defend my title against El Phantasmo. El Phantasmo. Let's just review that for a second. One, he's not even Mexican, so why is he called El? And secondly, El Phantasmo sounds like a shit Disney film.
I think I've seen that one actually. It's a pirate video though.
But ahead of that, I've decided let's have a little non-title warm-up match. So bring out whoever you've got. Come on.
Oh, how gracious of him. A non-title warm-up match.
Well, is this the way it's going to be? The new internet champion, all about opportunity.
It looks like Kirby's going to have his pick of several of our newcomers here in Defiant. There's Benji there, Mickey the Dragon, Connor Renshaw, Leon Mercer.
What a collection of physiques.
It's a bloody dog's name, stop it.
Calm down a bit. Who have we got first? Who are you? Sorry, I didn't quite hear that. For anyone who didn't hear that, his last name is Sir, first name Lou.
Loser.
How hilarious.
You might be in with a chance here. You might be in with a chance, Lou. We'll get back to you. Don't worry. What's your name? Oh, Joseph, was it? Joseph? Surname Burr, but he prefers being called Joe.
Joe
they got it.
What are the chances that all these names? It's brilliant.
Yeah, very low chance.
Martin Kirby has done a lot of research here, clearly.
I've already beat you, Random Ben. Why are you even out here? And here he is, Mr. Brony, first name Jay. So, looking at the state of you four, I don't know about you, Becky, but I don't think these people even deserve a match against me. So, you know what? Screw you guys, I'm going home.
No match for Newcastle.
Wait a minute. Maybe it's not going to stand because here comes the new assistant general manager, Simon Miller.
It was all going so well.
If Simon's shoulder was all right, he'd take on Kirby.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, what do you know? Hello, Newcastle! Martin Kirby, Martin Kirby, Martin Kirby! No, what? I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it, don't you worry. I know when you like to swan around Defiant, you don't really pay attention to what's going on. But that's why I'm gonna tell you. Now, General Mean is a very busy man. He's a very busy man, and he called me up and he said, Simon, do you want to come be my assistant, my private here in Defiant? And I said, you're damn right I do. And then, you know, he gave it an up, we had a laugh, I said he gave a golden up, blah, 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 blah. The point is, you're right, you don't have to defend your internet title. We know the rules, you're under no obligation to defend it. However, there is no rule that says you don't have to have a match here right now. So what we're going to do is this, we're going to play a nice little game. I like playing games. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for these lovely people in the audience. So they are going to decide which one of those four men in the ring you are going to face.
What a suck-up.
It's a referendum.
Are you shouting Joe Burr or Benji? Alright. I think we're still gonna say, look, if you want to see Leon Mercer have the shot, make some noise. If you want to see Mickey Dragon take on Martin Kirby, make some noise. That's not even his name. Trust me, it's his name. I looked in the back, I know. If you want to see Conor Renshaw, make some noise. Oh, well. Okay.
From Sunday.
And finally, if you want to see Benji, make some noise!
What is the deal here?
So, I actually have like an official noise device. That would be weird, I didn't invent that. However, I have ears, and I figured out that you, Martin Kirby, are about to face Benji, and you're gonna do it right now. Why? Here's why. Good luck, Martin. I love you. I'll see you all soon.
No, come on, no.
Simon is good at this job.
No, shut up. No, he is not. You'll only inflate his ego. There's only one ego around here, and that's Project Ego, Martin Kirby. He said he didn't want to have a match tonight, and then suddenly,
Oops! Sorry, Benji, I slipped again.
telling you, Dave Bradshaw, Benji is a dog's name, and usually here in Newcastle, the dogs are in the front row, not inside the ring.
Newcastle? I've already beaten you once.
What is your obsession with Benji's name?
It's a dog's name.
Well, unfortunately, we've seen this match before, and if it's the same ending as before, then...
How can you cheer him out with a haircut like that? That's not a hairdo, that's a hair don't.
We could cut his microphone, couldn't we? If anyone's listening and
you're not careful. Now come on, there's no need for that.
I'm not bald.
I can definitely see hair there. Martin Kirby just shaves his head.
I'm not bald, did you just say?
He just shaves his head. That's not baldness.
Mother Nature shaved his head.
Would you be serious? Come on now. Oh, this is like a repeat.
Come on, Benji, you just tap out. It's easier. Go on. Go on. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
What is with these people?
You don't stand a chance.
No! Oh, Benji fighting back here!
Yeah, but for how long? That's the question.
But Kirby not having things his own way in this rematch against Benji. Benji got caught, got lured in by Martin Kirby.
This is great.
You had your chance. That's it. Sable bomb.
Sable bomb time.
Kirby announcing what move he's going to do before.
Actually,
goodness sake.
I've got a brand new move. Get ready for this. I've been watching all my tapes, all my footage, and I've come up with a brand new, absolute destruction, death move. You better get ready to call this guy an ambulance, because he's going home in one. He ain't getting up ever. I'm going to kill him, murder, dead. That's it. And all you people are going to be witnesses to a death. So I hope you're happy that you cheered for him and you caused this guy to be dead. And his mother and his father are going to be sobbing at his grave while you lot are responsible for everything that's happening. So you take a good damn look at this, because there's not a chance this guy is ever going to walk again. So accept it.
What is this new move? Oh God, Benji! Benji with a small backing! Did he get him? He got him! He got him! He got him! Oh my God! Benji!
Winner of the match, Benji!
Benji with the upset of the century! What have we just witnessed?
There was no way that was a 3 count, right? No way that was a 3 count.
Benji just surprised Martin Kirby, the internet champion. Benji just pinned the internet champion.
There was a non-title match though, a non-title match. Martin Kirby's still the champion.
Martin Kirby might not like it, but Benji just pinned Martin Kirby.
Benji wins. I knew it would happen. Can't wait to tell Prince Amin about this. Sorry, General Amin. Now, I'm going to have what?
Well, isn't that cute? Little hometown boy gets a win. And the little assistant puts on a happy smile, doesn't he?
Did I invite you in here?
You didn't need to. Nobody needs to invite me anywhere. I'm the young bull.
Oh, yeah, you're the young bull. You're the big boy walking around Defiant. Where's your title, Gabe? Where's your title?
Where is my title? You know, you talk a lot for a man that last time you were in this building, you were getting carried out on a stretcher in hospital that same night. You spent like 3 days there or something? Broken collarbone. How's that feeling, by the way? How's that feeling? Now, that's the first silly mistake you've just made. You shouldn't have done that. I'm here for one simple reason. One simple reason only. Everybody who's at Fight or Flight knows I shall be the Defiant champion. Prince Amin knows it, you know it. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. So So what you're gonna do, you've just made a bad decision. What you're gonna do is make the right one. So you're gonna give me a title match, a title shot against Rampage. No? No? Go on. What was that? No? No? You ever want to wrestle again? You ever want to step in the ring again? You ever want to walk again? You won't be walking if you don't give me this match. So I suggest, if you want to carry on your career for your famous little Twitter following, I suggest you agree to give me a title match right now. Come on, what do you say? What do you say? All right, yeah, thank you very much.